Okay, so it is the end of the third official day of training. Um, the last 2 days we did virtual. Wait, is it three? Wait, today? No, today's Friday. So today is the end of the fourth official day of training. The last 2 days we did virtually. The day before that, we got fitted for our uniform. So it's really, really becoming real. Um, I'm enjoying the process, meeting people. We're not getting to interact the way that other classes have been able to interact because of COVID. So the way that they are doing our training class is there's, I think, 65 of us. We are broken up into 5 pods, like 13 to 14 people per pod. So most of our classroom training is virtual. We do it on Microsoft Teams. And then whenever we have to test, or like how we had to go try on our uniforms, then we go to the hangar for that. And they split us up in smaller pods. So when we ride the bus, we are still able to social distance on the bus. We're not allowed to go out to eat. We're not allowed to socialize or study in groups. So it kind of makes it a little more difficult than what other classes have had to go through pre-COVID. Um, but my pod, we have a group me, so we all chat through group me and connect that way and kind of study that way. So it's an interesting experience. There's a lot of information to take in, like a lot of information to take in. I don't think people give flight attendants enough credit. They don't realize like how time consuming and um, cognitively draining the job really is. Like, we have a lot to memorize and a lot to learn in 30 days. And I know 30 days seems like it's a long time, but the amount of information that we are taking in and that we are required to constantly take in, because there's always updates, because of weather, because of the FAA, security. Like, there's always updates, and so we always have to make sure that our devices are updated and that we are reading the updates and that we are familiar with any announcements and everything. So there is a lot that goes into being a flight attendant. The training is intense. What else? It's a good experience. It is what I thought it would be. Honestly, this week I've probably gotten more rest than I usually get at home because I'm not as busy. Like right now, all I'm focused on is training. So we have class, and then I may rest and study. Today, I went out for a walk to the park, and then I did some yoga in the park and then meditated. Yesterday, I walked around. We are in downtown Salt Lake City. Um, I think I've said that before, but I'm really surprised by how pretty Salt Lake City is. We are surrounded by mountains. Some of the mountains are still covered by snow, so I love that. It's very peaceful for me, being able to just see that, look out my window and see mountains that are covered with snow. What else? What else? So, as a black woman, I'm happy to see there are two other women of color in my pod alone. I'm not sure about the other pods because we don't get to interact with the other pods.